At the opening ceremony, this kid pushed a bicycle and swaggered in, attracts the attention of the whole school in an instant. And this kid is a weirdo. He found out that the teams were sorted by height, so keep pushing the bike. He is taller than the classmates in the front row. The parents on the side were amused and laughed. Even the school flower can't help but sigh. Not only that, each exam is in the last 5 minutes of handing in. He was late. Get back to your seat and start answering questions. The invigilator just passed by him. I just glanced at it, but my eyes widened. Exam paper that looks like a fool. Each question has a correct answer. The invigilator never thought. This kid is a scholar. When winding up, the school flower reminded him to write the answer on the answer sheet, and he's just casually making 2 simple strokes. Daughter was dumbfounded. To this strange boy in front of him, aroused curiosity. After a long period of observation, daughter finds out that Junjin is an absolute genius. Every time I pat him on the right shoulder, he can accurately determine that the person is on the left. When stabbed his right ear, most people are used to scratching with their right hand. Only he uses his left hand, but it's even more outrageous. People look at their nails like a video. Junjin is quite different. The next day, the daughter is blatantly observing Junjin. No matter where Junjin goes, the rain follows closely. Feeling of being stared at cannot help but let Junjin feel the scalp tingling. The helpless Junjin had to change a table to read a book. Yuna also sticks to him. This makes Junjin a little impatient. Okay, you have to forget. Oh, you gotta forget. Forget. Junjin scolded and left. It's a joke anyway. As for being so indifferent, daughter suspects Junjin must have a girlfriend, but girlfriends don't think so. Daughter flips through Junjin's backpack to find out. It turned out to be a letter to the president. It turns out that steed whales have lived in small villages since childhood. Every day to and from school, you have to go through 3 tunnels and 3 bridges. Every year, many villagers are crushed to death in the tunnel. And Shirley Whale's sister fell into the water and died. So Junjin every once in a while will write a letter to the president. Just hope one day, the president could build an improvised station in the village, so that the villagers can take the train to travel. Junjin has written more than 50 letters. Didn't get any response. Just when my daughter is fascinated, but he was caught on the spot by the gunman who came. On the way to school the next day, the two meet again. Yuna rolled down the car window and apologized to Gunjiang, but the Junjin directly chose to ignore it. Yuna is not discouraged. Tell him no one writes in tongues. There are typos all over the place. How can this kind of sex impress the president? I want to protect Qian Ningong. Since then, daughter became Junjing's tutor. Junjing is her daughter's little follower. Eat fried rice cakes with her every day. Play games with her. I want to draw her a sketch. Junjing really can't figure it out. What does this have to do with letter writing? Girl doesn't care. Hey, it's her. He doesn't understand romance. Picked up the big stone and threw it at Yuna. Splashed Yuna's body with water. With long-term relationship. The relationship between the two gradually became closer. At the same time as the county economy sent the letter, Yuna will also send a letter. 2 letters are better than 1. Yuna's happy face Yunjong eats ice cream together. But the county has to leave, because the old man in the village did not have him with him. It's dangerous to go through the tunnel. Daughter hopes that the county elite will use her ingenuity. Be a signal light or something. So even if she's not there, villagers can also pass safely. That's it. Junjing worked overtime overnight and made a signal light to tell how to use the villagers. When the pointer points up, when the train goes through the tunnel. At this time, don't move. Yo, I have to fix this money for you too. The villagers are a little smart but not much. Junjing is a genius, but otherwise completely clueless. 100 million platoons are long. 327 packs have to be lined up for a long time. 20 times. 170. 8. Shiba. Beat him. It's a letter that has been memorized for several months. Still no reply from the president. Yuna decides to take first place in national math competition. Awarded by the